It is Mapua versus Arellano here in our second game. We are entering set number 1. Magkasunod itong dalawang team na to sa ating team standings. Pero pareho silang galing sa talo, so talagang gutom sila makakuha ulit ng pagkakapanalo dito sa ating season. Now, right off the bat, Mel, I'm looking forward to seeing the square off of our top two middle blockers right now in the league. That's Samantha Tira-Tira and Nicole Ong.
And talagang pinagtapat sila, no? Both of them are nasa front line. So tingnan natin yung mga matchup nila or yung mga duels nila sa net mamaya.
Tira-Tira had 6 kill blocks against San Sebastian. 6. But Mapua strike first, or will strike first right here in set number 1. It is Freyan Garcia taking this one from behind.
That was a simple backliner spike pero no one was there.
At yun yung kailangan ngayon, Mel, ng Mapua Lady Cardinals. Again, we mentioned in the pregame, si Rica Blanca lang ang naka-double figures yung laban nila against CAC. They need more offense.
Yeah. I mean, it's a team sport. I mean, one player, hindi enough yun para makakuha ng game. And they also need to lessen their errors kasi yun talaga yung talagang reason kung bakit sila natalo last game.
Para naman dito sa Arellano Lady Chiefs, itong lineup ni Coach Obit Javier, they always have a +1 spiker dahil itong si Cathy Domasig is a scoring spiker. Matangkad siya, kaliwete, and has a strong swing.
Ang hirap talaga i-block kasi yung kaliwete din. And mas maraming options and spaces sa court. Kaya ang ganda din pumalo or i-receive din from the other side yung mga palo ng kaliwete.
Now, speaking of lefties, that's Rica Blanca. This is Padillon. Nothing there. They go to Berces, who went for the off-speed. Tomasig! Oh, pancake dive and save by Garcia. This is still going. Tomasig setting up Tira-Tira. Rica Blanca will take off. Absorbed by Tomasig. And here comes a chance ball. Given to Mapua's side. Nicole Ong ends the rally.
As usual, Nicole Ong, unstoppable pag ito sa mga rally, balikan, and alam ng setter na sa kanya ibibigay at siya ang tatapos ng rally.
Nicole Ong, 11 points per match this year. She's always been impressive since her first year in the league. Ganyan nakasolid yung Nicole Ong. And alam ni Coach Aing yung abilidad na yan. As we see, Tira-Tira. Diba? Tapatan. Ong, and then Tira-Tira counters. Look at this.
Look at that quick attack. And ang ganda ng target niya. Walang tao doon.
So, hindi sa blocking, nagtatapatan sa set 1. Si Ong tsaka
Oo
Tira-Tira.
nga eh. Kahit sa spikes nila, sa mga quick attacks nila, nagpapalitan.
Diba? Ito pa. Domasig back set. De Guzman breaking through the double block.
You shouldn't have that loose block pagdating kay De Guzman kasi ang nipis ng bola niya eh. Pag malakas yung palo niya, siguradong lulusot talaga sa, tingnan mo, may space sa gitna.
Medyo na-delay yung pagkakasarado ng block na yon for Mapua, and De Guzman took advantage. Gavika pushed by Ong. It doesn't work. They go back to Pau. Down the line this time. Ong, strong tip. Tudlasan Stern. Still nothing here. Bumalik sa kabila. May sumabit sa net. It is Arellano's point.
Sobrang nagigil.
At ito yung mga errors.
Yeah,
diba?
yung mga unforced errors.
So that's something you have to avoid, especially if you're facing, a solid team like Arellano. That's a good first ball. Freyan off the block. Check out para dito kay Freyan Garcia.
Good bawi from Freyan. Pinadaan niya sa kamay ng blockers. And that's a checkout ball and a point for the Lady Generals.
Signs of growth as a spiker for Freyan.
Yan yung mga gulang na ginagawa ng mga veteran spikers.
Yeah. Tira-tira. Denied by Manalo. Eto na. Ibababa. Buhay pa. That was Alec Pablo, by the way, diving for the ball. Garcia! Again, back-to-back points for Freyan.
Freyan saw that space, dun sa deep cross and open, and she targeted that, and she succeeded.
Third point in the first set for Freyan Garcia. Very determined here in the first set. Nicole Ong will come from behind now as she serves. Pablo. Good send to Dumasig. Tudlasan overcooks it. They're looking for a check, but it will not be given, so Coach Obet will opt to use a challenge.
It's so great to see Laika Tudlasan be back on the court after a back injury. It's really hard for a spiker to have an injury sa likod.
And she's having an excellent season. You know, she's the leading scorer of Arellano. And kasi yung injury niya last year, you know, she really took her time. And you see her being inserted in games late in the season, nakikita mo talaga hindi siya 100%.
And siguro kinakapa niya pa yung sarili niya sa laro. Dahan-dahan mo na kasi bawal mo rin biglain yung sarili mo eh. You know your body and you know to limit yourself.
Yeah. Especially for a spiker. I think we were talking about a certain prominent spiker in the Philippines as we see this challenge. Ito yung spike. Oh, there is a touch. Malinaw yan. Kaya kumpiyansa eh. Si Tudlasan, na kaya mahaba yung atake niya dahil may nadaan ng spiker.
And Laika is known for yung mga check-out niya. Yung sobrang tip of the finger, yung mga ganong klaseng check-out.
Score is 5-4 in favor of the
Nag-reward naman ng, or ni-rewardan siya. Ito ni Coach Obet ng tiwala. 5-4. This is Sam Tira-Tira. Rookie middle blocker, but doesn't play like a rookie. Back set here, Rica Blanca. Oh, nice dig by Dumasig. Moming will try from behind. This will be saved. Good pop-up by Gavica. De Guzman with a push. Dove again. Perses. Nandun si Padillon. Dumasig tracking it down. Bumalik ang bola sa Arellano. And it's a point for Mapua.
Good block there from Mapua's side. And isa din yun sa mga key factors kung bakit sila nanalo last game in the first round against Arellano University.
And I'm surprised because Arellano is the better blocking team. They're number one. Rica Blanca follows it up with a service ace.
Good floater serve there. Hindi mo alam kung in or out, kaya medyo hesitant yung libero.
Rica Blanca with back-to-back points. First off a block, now a service ace. De Guzman, single coverage by Freyan. Tudlasan could not break through. Win on two-play na. Buhay pa. Freyan on the approach. It's still alive. Pablo diving for it. Isa pa para kay Garcia. And she puts it in right down the middle.
Good saves from both teams. It's just that medyo off-speed yung palo. Ayan, medyo kaplok yung tawag doon sa Tagalog.
Okay.
Kaya medyo mahirap talaga siya kasi yung mga ganyang bola na walang spin, ang bilis nila bumagsak. Kaya ang hirap din depensan yung mga ganong klaseng bola.
Dadagdag ko yan sa vocabulary ko. Kaplok. Next time, mabanggitin ko na rin yan. Oh! Pao de Guzman puts it through. Arellano counters.
Great down-the-line hit there by Pao de Guzman. Medyo malayo yung set sa kanya pero nagawa niya ng paraan.
And that's Pao de Guzman, one of the veterans of this squad. She has that killer cross-court hit. That time it was through the block. Berses, too strong. So tabla tayo dito. Nads Berses committing the attack error. And this is giving Arellano some life here in the first
Score
set.
is all of 7.
Both teams are starting to get their momentum, palitan ng points. So tingnan natin kung sino ang magpupull away sa set na ito.
Here's the setup. Freyan with a powerful kill. So Arellano, yeah.
We've been waiting for that powerful hit. Kanina, feeling ko wina-warm up niya pa eh. Tinitinan niya pa yung... Kasi kapag malakas ka pumalo, titinan mo muna kung yung rhythm mo, tsaka mo lalakasan yung palo.
Oh, technical timeout tayo. On the other side, it's gonna be the report of Julia Ong.
Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo sa kanyang double gold sa Paris. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroon nang naunang Carlos na naglaro sa Olympics na tubong NCAA? Siya'y walang iba kundi si Carlos Caloyloy Zaga na nagpa-champion sa San Beda Red Lions ng 3 beses noong 1950s. Lumahok si Loizaga ng 2 beses sa Olympics, pati na rin sa Asian Games, FIBA Asia at FIBA World Championships kung saan nagkamit siya ng maraming gintong medalya. Sa taong 2023, naluklok siya sa FIBA Hall of Fame. Talagang deserve ni Caloyloy Zaga ang kanyang moniker na The Big Difference. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo I. Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo.
Mga kapuso, nakatutok pa rin kayo dito sa NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Parehong gigil ang nararamdaman ng ating dalawang kupunan para sa araw na ito dahil aminado silang hindi naging maganda ang simula ng kanilang round 2 games para sa kupunan ng Mapua Lady Cardinals. Mentally daw sila nadali in their last game. Masyado daw silang nataranta at parang hindi na alam ang gagawin nung nalalamangan na sila. Sa kupunan naman ng Arellano Lady Chiefs, it's more on their defensive plays, not being able to control the opponent's attackers at aminadong sa service and receive pa din nagkukulang. Dahil dyan, lalaban at babawi daw ang sigurado nating aabangan mula sa magkabilang panig. Martin and Melissa, balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Julia. Great report on both teams and, you know, how they address their problems or at least identifying their problems going into this game. Kasi yung Mapua, that's alarming if you're a coach na hindi nila... Kumbaga, naibalik yung composure dun sa laro. Nag-continue mag-unravel as we see here, Coach Aying Esteban. Nag-continue nag-unravel at hindi mo na-pick up yung sarili mo mid-game.
And that's the challenge ngayong second round. Kasi both teams went up against each other. Yeah. So, depende yan sa adjustment nila, sa mga mistakes nila, kung paano nila babaguhin, kung paano nila lalabanan yung mga strength ng kabilang team.
And right now, it is toe-to-toe here. In the first set, as expected, this is the quality of volleyball we were expecting from both teams. Berses, that one was deflected. Slight miscommunication earlier on the side of Arellano. Here's the off-speed by Moming. They go to Freyan. Tomasig. Mangubat. Kanina pumuntos na. Nice dig by Garcia, and this is Nats Berses after a few tries. Finally breaks through with a point.
You know, Berses is a consistent player. You'll not see her spikes na sobrang lakas, pero very consistent siya.
Kahit anong setup sa kanya,
yeah.
No? Yeah. At saka, iba-ibang posisyon din. Mapalikod, mapaharap. Ooh! She had the right intention. Yeah.
Point for the Lady Cardinals.
Kasi ginagawa niya talaga yon. Ito si Padillon. Yeah. Yung iba-variate niya, gagawin niya drop ball. Pero,
11,
maling contact.
Oo nga eh. Good intention, bad execution lang. Kasi kanina hindi nag-work yung mga long balls niya eh. So now she's trying to vary her offense.
So here's a slightly bigger separation for Mapua. They're up 12-8.
A bit of a slow start for Arellano.
Kaya ito, napatime out na si Coach Obet Javier. Gusto niyang i-address to.
Yung ginagawa natin, pag tayo nagbablock, bigla lumusot, nagmamadali tayo sa pag-retrieve ng bola. Pwede naman daan-daan lang muna yung galaw eh. Pangalawa, umi-score sila na hindi nila pinaghihirapan sa sarili error natin ang nangyayari. Ganun ba ka-effective si Bey pag nag-running? Saan siya mas effective? Oh, huwag mo lang pahirapan yung sarili mo.
Okay. So, for Arellano, what can you say about that timeout? Mel, as we see here. Sir Francisco Polino Caico, policy board member ng NCAA Season 100, representing Arellano University.
You know, that was a good reminder for of Coach Obet for the girls kasi easy point yung mga errors eh. So kailangan talaga iwasan yun.
Tignan natin kung makaka-adjust sila. Oh, that's a good response. Post timeout para dito kay Faye Mangubat. Ito, she's being activated right now by Cathy Dumasig. So Mangubat with 2 points here in the first. Now she's gonna be coming from behind. Slight hiccup on the first ball. De Guzman brings it to Padillon, who opts to give up the free ball. Ito na si Berces. Off speed is not gonna work. Padillon with a lot of heat on that spike.
That was a good set kasi single block lang. Look at that set. Hindi nakahabol si Nicole.
Clean hit for Moming Padillon. And that's the kind of power that she has if she wants to use it. Kasi madalas din tong mag-variate ng attempts niya. Tira-tira. Her block is sent out, so 13 serving 10 now in favor of the Lady Cardinals.
Medyo nahuli siya dun sa palo, kaya and ang taas din kasi ng palo, kaya nag-out yung bola.
That's Raisa Ricablanca with yet another point. Gavica. Dumasig too. Sam tira-tira. Pinabawi. Ito ni Dumasig. Yung gitna niya.
Good redemption there by Tira-Tira. Kung pina-check out sa kanya, papa-check out niya rin.
Kaya rin niya yun. Sa gitna pa. 11 serving 13. Cathy Dumasig. Lefty setter. Berces stops and scores. Again, it's that open spot at the middle. They're targeting on Arellano's side.
Medyo offset pa yan, but she was able to spike that ball. And meron talaga siyang target ngayon. And it has been helping their team a lot.
Ito si Nats Berces. Kanina sa harap siya. Ngayon sa likod naman. Nice play right there. Kumagat kasi yung blocker. Dumasig will set up. De Guzman this time. Popped up by Gavica. Ricablanca with a swing to Lasan. Padillon down the line for Moming Padillon.
You know, it's hard if Moming Padillon started. Kasi on a roll yan, dire-diretso yan. Pag nakuha niya na, yung mga down the line hits niya, ang hirap depensahan.
Again, 20 points for Padillon in the previous game. This year, you know, she's having a much better season. And consistency-wise, mas okay din siya.
And ang ganda ng lineup nila kasi both outside hitters, double digits din. And like Katudlasan also had 15 points last game.
Oh! Berces. That one went straight to the net.
You know, that's the challenge here sa game na ito. Talagang lessen the errors. Kanina puro errors yung Arellano. And now it's the other way around. Mapua naman is making a lot of errors. So kaya lumamang na ang Lady Chiefs.
That's indicative of the score right now. 13-14. It is sent back to Mapua's side. Off-speed naman ngayon. Garcia! Freyan with 6 points in the first set. Itong power ni Freyan Garcia doing wonders for her. This is against the #1 blocking team in the league.
Yeah, you shouldn't have that space sa blocking kasi papasok talaga yung bola. Like what I've said a while ago.
Yeah. May puwang, ano? Gavica to Ricablanca, who puts it down. Now we go to our second technical timeout. 3 puntos ang abante ng Lady Cardinals.
Ang unang pumapasok sa isipan pag NCAA ang napag-uusapan ay basketball. Pero kahit sa ibang larangan ng palakasan, lalaban pa rin ang NCAA. Tignan nyo ang tubong Mapua na si Chess Grandmaster Eugene Torre na isa ng Hall of Famer. Ang taga-College of St. Benilde na Season 92 Men's Volleyball Champion at MVP na si John Vic de Guzman na nakapagkamit ng silver medal sa SEA Games. Ang kaeskwela niya na si Agatha Wong.
Mga kapuso, para sa inyong kwentong totoo, kwentong kapuso. Sumali na sa Useful Plus Facebook group at i-share ang inyong mga larawan at video. Maaring ma-feature ang inyong istorya sa aming newscast. Gamitin lang ang hashtag Uscoop sa inyong mga post. Kaya sali na kayo. This is community journalism. And mga organic posts from our kapuso community. Yan ang hinahanap natin.
Kaya comment away lang po dyan sa comment section while you're watching.
Comment lang. Comment lang. Keep engaging. Meantime, back to the ball game. And Sam tira-tira. Bumawi para sa Arellano University.
Great target there. That power tip of Sam Tira-Tira. She has been targeting that spot. Kaso nandun yung libero, but nagkataon na nandun si Nicole.
So Sam, again, she's dealt a lot of damage here in the first set. Only her second year. I don't think she was in the lineup last season. So, ang height niya, 181 centimeters, 5'10", 5'11". But she looks taller from where we're sitting as Rica Blanca scores again. So this is the effect now because Freyan has been potent on offense. Napakarami ng ginagawa ni Freyan Garcia dito. It opens up some balls for Rica Blanca.
It is nice for Gaviga, their setter, kasi ang dami niyang options eh, mapa-backline. You know, these were the young guns of Coach Aying. And now, grabe na sila pumalo. Makikita mo rin kung yung mga veteran moves na nila compared to before.
Speaking of veteran moves, Laika Tudlasan just dealt with one blocker in front of her. Took advantage. Laika looking to end her struggles here in the first. Tipped over by Manalo. Dumasig. Rica Blanca mula sa likod. Raisa Rica Blanca.
Medyo nahihirapan ngayon yung Lady Chiefs because medyo wala silang coverage na yan. Pag nabablock, hindi nila nakukuha. So they really need to work on their coverage para makapantayan nila yung Mapua.
6 na puntos na rin para kay Raisa Rica Blanca. Tying the 6 points of Freyan, as you can see. Dumasig. Over to Tudlasan. Lumusok para kay Laika Tudlasan.
Like as usual, her veteran move, pinapadaan sa spike.
16 serving 18.
Itaas siya ng blockers.
And we love the duel here in set number 1. Nagpapalitan tayo ng puntos. But we're seeing good executions from both sides. Oh, difficult first ball. Freyan mula sa likod. Padillon. Gaviga opted to send it across. Uy!
Attack hitter.
Baba. Yung tawid neto ni Cathy Dumasig.
That was a really good intention for her, pero medyo bad execution. And as a setter, matangkad siya.
19 serving 16.
Yeah. Kaya nang hinayang agad siya pagka-landing niya. 19-16. It's a freebie for Mapua. They'll take it. Therese Manalo, who majority of the season in season 99 came off the bench. You know, she was the utility player ni Coach Aying Esteban. Pag medyo meron nagkakaproblema sa starters ni Coach Aying last year, siya yung ipinapalit. This is Alona Cagicla, the team captain of Arellano, entering for serving purposes. Rica Blanca, power hit. Moming will counter. This is Perses rather. Dumasig. Padillon with a drop.
Now it's working for her, yung tip niya.
Yan o, paborito niya yan.
Oo.
So, diba? Approaching, kala mo pa power.
Oo. And midway, mag-iiba siya ng posisyon. Ititip niya kagad.
And nakakommit na yung blockers nung kabila. Freyan. Ooh! Rika Blanca. Low on the attempt. So table tayo.
The Lady Generals are giving away easy points.
Timeout by the Lady Cardinals.
So timeout by Coach Aying. Pakinggan natin siya.
Hindi ba pwedeng dito ibigay para mas malapit naman sa net? Then ano ba nangyayari na? Nads, hindi nga pwedeng i-roll set kasi 2-2 yung defense nila. Halos ilan yung kumuha. Dito mo dalhin ngayon, hindi, kanina ka pa umatahan. Atake mo na atake na malakas. Tiwala ka dun sa kumpiyansa sa sarili. Tiwala ka sa sarili mo na kaya mo pa. Kanina mo pa ginagawa yun eh. Yung receive natin, palayo lang ng palayo. Hatak ka ng hatak na bola. Pasa muna, pasa. Pasa muna.
Oh, those instructions were for Nats Perses. Kasi parang iniba niya yung diskarte niya nung nagko-commit na siya ng errors via attack. So, si Coach Aying sabi niya, tiwala ka lang dun sa ginagawa mo kanina.
Yes, because at this point, 6 points away na lang para makuha yung set. And malaking bagay na you have a good start sa game na ito.
So 19-all, momentum is with Arellano. Nicole Ong, low on the attempt. Definitely not what they had in mind, especially after the timeout. Arellano pulls ahead, 20-19.
Mapua's looking like they lost their confidence a bit. So let's see if makakabawi sila sa puntos na ito. And sinabi ni Coach Ay nga, they need to have a good reception.
Yeah.
Yan nga ang layo ng mga receives kaya hindi nakakaset na maganda.
Ito si Padillon. Rebustes tracks it down. Ong keeps it up. Tomasig went for it. Gavika goes to the back. Padillon. Whoa! Single block by Gavika. And she's fired up after that.
And what's her height?
Yeah. Kita mo naman to.
Look at that single block.
Scores all 20.
Left on an island. No problem. Against Padillon pa of all spikers.
And Lady Generals needed that.
Yeah. 20-all. Oh, Kagikla sends it across. Mapua has a chance. Pero ito, inadliban lang ni Rika Blanca. Soft touch. Perses denied. One more time for Nadine. Perses. Pero teka, tatawid ba to? 20-all. Rally is still going. Tira-tira sends it back. Oh, nailang sa approach. Si Rika Blanca. Oh, 4 touches against Mapua.
4 hits by the Lady Cardinals. Point for the Lady Chiefs.
Yeah, they were wondering why that happened.
Substitution
Now
for
they're
Arellano
double checking
University.
about
Number 1,
the.
Atante for number 15.
But I guess it's a point for the Arellano.
Yeah. So, eto na, si Casey
Serving now
Adante,
for the
backup
Lady
center.
Chiefs. Christine Claire Adante.
Usually, dalawang ipinapasok dito ni Coach Obet. But this time, it's just her.
And whenever Christine enters, umiiba din yung mga play. Iba din kasi yung play niya eh. So tingnan natin yung gamble ni Coach Obet dito.
Ayun. Mabilis na bawi mula dito kay Raisa Rika Blanca. Making up for the error in the previous play. So 21-all.
Raisa Rika Blanca stepping up in the front line.
Serving.
This one is going the distance. You can just tell. KC, this is a combination that is read by Ong. De Guzman, dumaan sa blocker. Good setup for Freyan. Underhand. Isa pang underhand setup kay Pablo. Garcia. Pablo with a pop-up. Push by Padillon. Drops in.
The set was a bit close to the net. Pero nagawa ng paraan ni Padillon.
Moming is scoring in a variety of ways.
Yeah,
Pavilion,
great
serving.
adjustment there from her.
Yeah.
Grabe yung set na yun, sobrang dikit.
Pang-apat na puntos ni Padillon. More importantly for them, abante sila dito. Kavika to Ong, too strong, but there's a check.
Go. Oh.
22 all. So the quick execution works for Mapua.
Great
Substitution for the Lady
consistency of
Cardinals,
Ong sa
number
mga
12,
quick
Tampasakan
attacks
for
niya.
number 11.
And now Coach Aying is making sure na sure
Serving now
yung
for
service
Mapua
from the service
University.
line because they can't
Teresa
they can't
Tambasakan.
make any mistakes anymore.
Oo, ito si Tambasakan entering the game for the first time. Ong is also off the floor. Uy, baba nun.
Error by the Lady Chiefs.
Yeah. That was, kung mas mataas ng konti,
Yeah. Okay.
okay yun. Makakukuha ni Sam.
That's a challenge pag ganun talaga. Pwede mo rin isapakin na lang pataas.
Yeah.
It's a safer action.
Because that was a fast set by Casey
Fast
Adate.
set pa
Yeah.
and lower than the net, than the white line of the net. Kaya paano mo gagawa ng paraan yun?
Exactly. Pero bumawi agad itong si Sam Tira-Tira. Maui magaling. Enters with Faye Mangubat. So Kagikla and Tira-Tira off the floor. Ceballos is still in.
Serving now for the Lady
So
Chiefs.
magaling na. We'll start the rally.
Maui Jones Magaling.
23 all. Tara. A close first set. Gavika. Oh, too near the net, but Arellano unable to
That's a
send
point
it to
for
the
the
other
Lady
side.
Cardinals.
So Mapua will arrive at set point. Teka lang, sabi ni Coach Obet, pag-uusapan namin to.
Timeout by the Lady Chiefs.
Okay, sige, ganito lang. Oh. Pag maganda yung pasa, play to mo lang. Ha? Sigurado, nandito naman si Sefer. Maliit yung Sefer dito. Kailangan lang, tama lang yung set mo. Ha? Tatalo niya, sigurado yung quick yan.
Okay, ito yung 4 touches na tinawag kanina sa Mapua. So reason why it was called 4 touches, it went back to
Yes.
Nicole. Ayun, may contact.
Yeah, hindi na touch ng blocker sa kabila.
Tama. Third, and that's the 4th contact on the ball.
The
Yeah.
Lady Cardinals are now
So,
at set point.
right call by our referee. Rica Blanca now with 7 markers, and they have a chance to take the set. Tudlasan off the block. Hold on. Oh! Teka.
Ball out.
Na-challenge to ni Coach Obet.
Video challenge request by
So,
the Arellano Lady Chiefs.
tignan natin if it grazed the hands of one of the blockers of Mapua.
Yeah, it looks like yung palo niya tumama dun sa white line ng top of the net at hindi tumama dun sa kamay. Kaya, tingnan natin.
Pero usually,
It happens kasi pag sobrang tight yung set, tapos malakas, minsan hindi nakikita din eh.
Yeah.
And it's nice that we have challenge, ano na.
That's right. Usually, may contact.
May contact, hindi lang halata.
Hindi halata. Kapag sa mga ganung play. But before, nung
Minsan
naalala ko
nakakalusot yung mga ganon.
Oo, na ang itatawag, not over.
Yeah.
Di ba? So ngayon, dahil may challenge, we get a closer look.
Or not over, or 4 touches.
Yun.
Just like what happened to Nicole Ong kanina.
Bumalik.
Kaya nagmukhang na-touch ng blockers, pero hindi naman pala.
So we'll see. But the verdict will be here. Ayan, dapat ganyan lang kasaya.
Yeah, it's nice na may mga challenge system na tayo. Kasi way back, I've experienced yung mga, we know it's a wrong call from our side. Pero syempre, hindi naman naaminin. May mga ganong cases.
Yeah. Ito, Mel, let's check out if there's a block touch here. Meron. Yeah. So this is gonna be a point for Arellano University. Will have an extension in the first set.
Yeah, good call from the Lady
Yes,
Chief
challenge
side.
Successful. That's a point for the Lady
Successful challenge para kay Coach Obit Javier.
And now it's deuce.
Yeah. So, win by 2 from this point. So, Dumasig, dapat babalik na si Dumasig. Pero mamaya na lang daw.
Of Mapua University.
Sige, so it's still Casey Adante. Na talaga na-setter ngayon ng Arellano. Oo nga. Oo nga, hindi dito sa scoreboard natin inside Phil Oil, it's still 24-23. They did not grant Arellano the point.
Yeah.
Was it ayan. Ito, 24-all officially. And Kathy Dumasig comes in for Casey Adante, so they'll have time to do the substitution.
Point from the last rally was awarded to Arellano University.
Yan, 24-all
Score
tayo.
now is all 24.
Okay, no substitution for now kasi medyo matagal na ata
Oh,
because of the challenge.
okay. So it's still Casey.
Wait lang. Inayos na. Yun na, punta ka na ron.
Okay. So finally, they decide to do the substitution.
Coach
Dumasig,
Obet is putting
On deck
all
to
the guns
serve.
out now
Pauline
during
de
this
Guzman.
time.
all out na para sa Arellano University. Pau de Guzman will start. Mapua on the other side also. Their main gunners on the court with the exception of Nicole Ong, who is at the bench. Gavika. Back row hit. Magaling with a save. Laika. Gavika choosing Freyan. Magaling again with a dig. Tudlasan. Again, it's Rica Blanca popping it up. Freyan off the block.
Freyan with the check out and with a little bit of stare. Let's watch that replay.
It is.
Hindi lang kita, ayan. Sa side view kita.
Set point.
Tinignan niya lang daw yung bola kung saan nagpunta. That's Freyan Garcia. Again. On fire here in the first set. Pablo keeping that ball alive. Middle attack for Manalo. Here's a chance for Tudlasan. Bumalik ang bola. One more time for Laika. And she won't be denied.
Laika is all fired up for this and knowing her as a veteran now of the team, kailangan niya talaga mag-step up.
On deck to serve.
And kanina pa yung mga check-out ball na yan.
And it took her a while. Talking about Laika Tudlasan. Slow start for her, but eventually caught fire. Now she has 5 points.
Yeah, may mga players talaga na tinatawag na diesel.
Diesel.
Pag tumatagal, lalong gumagaling.
Yeah. Naka-warm up na. Ooh, again magaling with good floor defense. Kavika to Berses this time.
Versus slicing through the block.
That's Berses taking off.
Great set. And then
Substitution for the Lady Cardinals. Number 11.
Was that a
calling for
flex?
number 12.
Wow.
yeah!
Set point.
Flumix ba yung Nats Berses?
Wow.
Grabe yun ah.
And she's usually quiet.
Oo. Di mo masyado makikita ng
Angas.
emotion.
Oo.
Dumasig. Padilyon!
The Moming Padillon tip.
Yeah.
At kanina pa siya pumupuntos dyan. Sobrang versatile yung mga spikes niya. Kaya ang hirap din kasi basahin.
Yung dalawang blocker,
Score is all
sinabayan na siya sa ere.
Now serve.
And it takes a lot of
Mapua.
effort from the blockers kasi ang tagal niya sa ere.
Yeah.
Ang tagal ng hang time niya sa ere. Kaya niya nagagawa na mag-iiba ng gagawin midway.
Yeah. 26 all Hindi pa tayo tapos sa first set. Set up right here. Rica Blanca puts it down.
What a beautiful backliner lefty hit. Ang ganda ng set sa kanya. You know, that's the perfect backline set. Yung may space sa harap. Kaya talagang pwede mo pang i-power hit eh.
At umibabaw siya dun sa net. Nakita mo yung trajectory ng bola, no? Tulis. Tomasig. Tira-tira. Freyan digs it up. Pablo naman ang counter. Padillon. Oh, Garcia with the coverage. Kept up. That's Gakula. Popping it up. Oh, tira-tira against Song. It's still alive. Let's keep it going. Gavika to Ong. That's Mangubat with the save. Padillon!
Great coverage for both teams. It's just that hindi nagawa ng paraan ni Momit Padillon yung out of the system set.
And that will give Mapua the set number 1 win, 28-26 in a set that lasted for 40 minutes. We need more of that right here on GTV, kaya huwag kayong alis.